Good morning, morning. I believe this is qualifying as me needing a haircut. I think part of the problem is I went and got the normal haircut before and I forgot the issue when I don't get a nice buzz really far up the side is I start getting these that come out, so I get kind of that a lot easier. So I have football practice tonight, so I'm not going to go and get a haircut today. Maybe this weekend. I'm not sure. But it's going to have to be soon because no matter how much I wash and clean this hair, it's just going to... So, one of the great benefits of being able to record on the phone, as I saw from Tuesday's footage, is that when Aaron talks, the phone, which has an actual microphone on it, picks up his voice pretty well. It has good gain.
Good to know.
But Street Sweeper is also probably going to be caught a lot. That's why we're almost to Krugerplein. Plus it's just dim enough and there's a heck of a lot of people wearing darker clothing, and yes, I'm kind of a victim of this, or I'm a... yeah. And all the kids are going to school. It's a very awkward time to be trying to head in the opposite direction of a river of children. Damn it, Street Sweeper. Okay, we've moved away. It took a right back there at cafeteria, and we're going this way. But so to give you guys an update on the confusingness of the Expanse, and we brought up yesterday that it was starting to make a little bit more sense. If there was any confusion before, it was because, well, like we said, there was basically an entire setting. There goes a bus. There was basically an entire setting that wasn't given much exposition dropped in our laps.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, this is cool, that's nice. Now we see what's going on. Can we have a little bit of backstory? And these last couple episodes we did get some backstory.
Yeah.
Like,
it really was just dropping us in the middle of a story, which is a valid thing to do.
yes, it is valid. It's just really awkward. But yeah, but I was trying to figure out why people, because like the main character, we'll call him, was like, he seemed to be kind of chided that he come from a family co-op. And I was like, family co-op? So I mean like a bunch of families own a bunch of land, and like I couldn't figure out why that was a bad thing. I mean, to be fair, we're from Portland. I didn't really realize that it was what we wouldn't think of as like a family co-op where they all sort of live in one place and own a bunch of land. Yeah. They live with each other.
Which, once it was explained, and he did mention it earlier, kind of as what felt like a throwaway. You have 5 dads and 3 moms. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably didn't hear that, or...
Yeah.
You're probably right, it was a throwaway line, but I was like, yeah. And so, but that's that. I'm gonna wait and do more at practice later today. Anything you want to say?
I recognize now why people are really big on the Expanse, and it's a cool setting. I'm not gonna recommend the show yet.
Yeah, I'm still not. It's something to watch.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's really not winning me over.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things that could drop right now and I would forget the Expanse existed. Yeah. Until some of the more hipster sci-fi fans brought it up as like the penultimate sci-fi series of the decade. Okay, maybe 2020, but we still had some Stargate SG-1 in 2010.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily. Hey, Daniel showed up to practice.
Back.
Yeah, he was on vacation. The camera's in the shop, so I have to record on the phone. But it broke when we came back from the States. So I'm like, is this under warranty? They're like, yeah, but then it's the holidays. So I don't know when that thing's coming back.
Hey, are you gonna be reaching the American market now?
For what? For YouTube? That's all it is. Nobody in the Netherlands watches my shit. It's the other American. What? Just have to record on my phone. Stupid. Oh, yeah. The phone is all icky. Hoi, hoi. Hello. Okay, no, the screen is really dim right now. All right, that's awesome. So yeah, I was getting, I don't know if you guys saw, I was getting kind of a glare from Sophian while I was in the thing, but I had to show you guys who Michael was. Are you getting into, yeah. He rides in with Frank and stuff. So yeah, I have, I can't bring up my notification and my screen is so dim right now because it was just blinding me. Okay, so, all right, we're gonna pause here for a second after 40 seconds, and now my screen brightness is back up to normal. So I can actually now see myself, even when there's very dim light. So, I think the bus comes at 48. Whatever, it's like 20, it was like 25 when I left the clubhouse. So yeah, we did we had 4 running backs. So Robin was here for running back, and then Cheery stepped in for running back, but we are testing out 2 others with Sophian and Michael. And so they needed to learn the playbook and the stuff, and Hack went through them with that thing. Also, flame me all you want, but apparently they do sell kidney beans here. I'd been looking too busy in the vegetable section, not the canned food section. Because Cheyenne's like, no, it's in a jar. And Hack, he says, no, it's got my name on it. Hack, it's in a tin. It's in a tin, not a jar, tin. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so she brings it up on her phone on Albert Heijn and shows me, and I'm like, okay, it's over. And then, was it Dennis? He says it's over there in the World War Z bunker food section. And I'm like, yeah, right next to Unox soup. And he says, okay, you do know where it is. I'm like, but that's not where I was looking initially, but now that's where I'll look. Because we were talking about chili con carne. That's what started the whole conversation. But what started the conversation is because I had to take a side out, because as I was just going to tell you guys, I hesitated. Okay, I hesitated. I went down a tangent. We have new running backs because I kept trying to explain further back down a oh, this needs exposition. Oh shit, this needs exposition. And then I got distracted. I am in post-practice stupidity and high. That little like, ah! Yeah, it's like 10:30. That is very bright. It is very, but yeah. So we got all that. So we're training running backs today. Hack was with them. That's where I got distracted with that one. And so we did a lot of Oklahoma's drills to get them to read the O-line and call those plays. But it was only Kuhn and I for linebackers. So Sophian and Michael were cycling between running back and linebackers. And then we went to team, but we didn't have enough corners to go 4 wide. So we did 3 on one side. And then they would throw a running back in every once in a while. But since we had limited practice. But Daniel was here, and that was good. That's good. We need Daniel more. Like, we have our DBs, but Daniel was very, very punctual, very committed. There we are. That's the term I was looking for. You know, he's not a talker very much, but he's loyal. I don't mean anything by this, but he's definitely husband material. And I don't mean that as if I have the hots for him, but it's that sort of thing. Not saying that some of the other guys are not. They just need to grow a little bit more. I've gotten off on another tangent. I need to keep myself occupied while I walk to the bus. I got my headphones around my neck. I have an old Amsterdam sandwich, some Star Mix, and chocolate melt in my backpack. But Kuhn and I trained with the D-line today, so that was mountain climbers on the tire, and then box jumps on the tire, And then, yeah. And then Duck walks in a square, left and right, and yeah. I have to make sure that the guy walking back there with his dog looks funny to vlog in the middle of the night. It's not the middle of the night, it's just been dark for the last 5 hours. Like, it was literally this dark when I went to practice, when I got to practice, and I was walking down this pathway at like 7. Okay, that's not 5 hours ago, that's like 3.5 hours ago. I was thinking 5 o'clock, which is when I left the apartment, but it was still that dark in Mounterport. It just was really bright because it's a major train station. Yeah, I'm losing my brain. Guess what? Had a good, effective practice. But as I was getting to, so we were doing the Oklahomas, and I hesitated and got plowed into, and I did a backward somersault unconventionally. So I stood out for a little while and made sure to stretch my neck. I'm probably gonna get a hot pad or a hot rag and rest it on there. I really want a beer tonight, but everything's gonna be closed by the time I get there, unless the Albert Heine's open. If the Albert Heine is still open at Hilversum, I might check to see what they got. But I have Chocomel. Chocomel is delicious. But I need to go home. Choices, choices. Promises, promises. Nope, don't get that song stuck in your head. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty. There we go. That's stuck in my head now. Awesome. It's stuck in your head too now.